Hello friends. So today we are going to do unit 9 of your AFB paper, and the name of unit is bank reconciliation statement. And every examination 100% one or two questions are asked based on the reconciliation. And in this they will not ask you the full reconciliation, but they will ask you in bits and pieces. Okay, so first of all we have to understand what is reconciliation. So reconciliation is nothing but a statement which reconciles the cash book and passbook entries. What is the difference between that means uh, during the business uh, period there might be some entries which has been recorded in the cash book and not been recorded in the passbook. At the same time, some entries might be there which has been recorded in passbook but not recorded in cash book. So we have to see what is the reason of this difference. So reason are like this. First of all, check issued but not presented for the payment means you have issued the payment but the customer had not presented. So when you issued the check, that means you have credited your cash book. Okay, but bank it is not presented, that means your passbook has not been debited. Okay, similarly you have deposited the check but it is not realized means your account is not credited by the bank. When you deposit, that means you have taken in the cash book, you have debited your cash book, but bank has not credited your account. Similarly, without your knowledge, bank has taken the charges and they have debited your account. And at the same time, every quarterly bank gives you the interest on saving amount. Whatever amount you keep in the bank, that means on the saving bank they give you interest. So this doesn't come to your knowledge, so they automatically credit your account. So this becomes the difference. And moving ahead, furthermore are there like interest on overdraft. So whenever you overdraft is there, so bank charge the interest and they debit your account. Similarly, some there might be some customers who directly deposit in your account, that means amount collected by the bank directly by from the customer. And some there might be some standing instruction, that means amount directly paid by the bank. For example, maybe your insurance premium, or there might be some other standing instructions like NEFT is there, some other payments are there. So bank is doing directly as per your standing instructions. And there might be some dishonor of check, you might have issued the check or you might have given for the collection, but the check has been dishonored. So this might be the reasons. And number one is their direct payment due to bank by the customers. Like I told you earlier, the customer has directly paid to your account, the bank has created your account. So this might be the reason your means your cash book and bank passbook will not reconcile. Means whatever amount is there in your cash book and amount in your bank passbook will not tally. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to reconcile. Means we have to find out the entries which are not matching and we'll try to find out, means we'll try to add and we arrive at the final conclusion. Okay, now we'll take one example here. And we have to see, before the example we have to see what is the reason, means why we are doing like this, means what is the principle behind the bank reconciliation statement. So bank reconciliation statement is based on the principle of double entry, means credit the giver and debit the receiver. Okay, and bank reconciliation shows cause of difference between the cash book and passbook balance. And what is the principle behind this? Debit balance as per cash book is credit balance as per your passbook. This we have to keep in mind. Earlier video also I have told you, that means whatever amount we are receiving, we always debit our cash book, and whatever payment we make, that is always credit our cash book. Accordingly, the opposite entries are passed in the passbook. Okay, that means the last point is the credit balance in the cash book is the debit balance in the passbook. This shows the negative balance. Means if we are having the positive balance, that must be debit balance in the cash book, and if we are having negative balance, that must be credit balance in the cash book. I'll take example here. That means prepare a reconciliation statement as on 30th April 2014 from the following data. Overdraft balance as per passbook was rupees 12,000 rupees and credit balance as per cash book was rupees 12,300 rupees as on 30th April 2014. Okay, overdraft as per passbook means it is a negative balance, and credit balance as per cash book also shows a negative balance, because debit balance as per cash book is positive and credit balance as per cash book is negative balance. So first we'll prepare two types of statement here. So first we prepare as per the bank balance, that means as per passbook. So because it is 12,000 rupees is negative balance, so I'll just show you. I have made here BRS as per bank statement, that means closing balance is minus 12,000 rupees. Okay, now we'll see the next. That means second statement. Check have been issued for rupees 7,000 rupees, for which check of 3,000 only had been encashed up to 30th April. That means you have issued the check. So this shows that you have already credited your cash book. Out of this credit, 3,000 rupees has been deposited, that means has been in cash. So bank has done the action, that means bank part only action of 3,000 rupees has been done. Okay, so difference is 4,000 rupees. So you have already created, means you have already subtracted your cash book. So bank has to subtract, means bank has to debit. So when bank has to debit, that means bank has to subtract. So now see what we have done. Subtract. Check have been issued but not presented. It is rupees 4,000 rupees. Okay. So this is the, because action is the bank part. So we have subtracted this 4,000 rupees. Okay. Now this is second statement. Check amounting to rupees 3,500 had been deposited into bank for collection, but out of this only 500 has been collected in the passbook. That means when you have deposited, that means you already taken in the cash book. Okay, when you have taken the cash book, that means you have already debited your cash book, and when you have debited, that means you have done your action. That means you in your cash book is not required, but out of this 500 rupees is collected. So there is difference of 3,000 rupees. That means you have already debited your cash book. So bank has to credit, but bank has not credited 3,000 rupees. So bank has to add. That means we have to add this check deposit into bank but not collected. So 3,000 rupees. Okay. Now we'll see any other action is required. So okay. Bank charges on interest. So bank has already done. That means no action is required from the bank point. Okay, bank has credited rupees 1,000 rupees representing payment. So bank has already done. So bank means it will not come at the bank part. Okay, now 6, bank has debited rupees 1,200. So bank has already done. Whatever action bank has done will not do the bank statement. Okay, now see, that means now all entries are complete. Now we'll see what is the total. So minus 12,000 rupees, subtract minus 4,000 rupees. So minus 16 plus you have to add. So minus 13,000 rupees. So as per overdraft, correct amount is coming at minus, means negative 13,000 rupees. Okay. So this is the BRS as per bank statement. Now we'll see BRS as per cash book. Okay. So first two entries we have already done. That means this, because bank has not done its part, so we have taken the bank's part. Now we'll see the fourth entry, because fourth bank, now this action has been done by bank, so that means this action is required as per the cash book. So first of all we have to see what is the balance as per cash book. Balance cash book is having negative, means credit balance is, so it will come as a negative. Also here closing balance is minus 12,300 rupees. Okay, now see, next, bank has collected the charges. Bank has charged, not collected. Bank has charged an interest of rupees 500 rupees. Bank has charged means bank has already debited. Okay, bank has already debited your account. So what you have to do, you have also deduct from your cash. So let's see what we have done here. Okay, what we have done here. So we'll see one more entry here, because okay, bank has credited rupees 1,000 rupees representing payment from debited. So bank has created means bank has added. Okay, so we have to debit our cash book. Debit means we have to add. We have to add means now we have to add here 1,000 rupees. Okay, so credit entry by bank 1,000 rupees we have to add. Okay, so we have added here. Now we have combined these two entries here. Bank has debited rupees 1,500 rupees. Bank has also charged rupees 500 rupees. So total is 1,700 rupees. So bank has already debited. That means now we have to make entry in the in the cash book means credit balance means subtract. Okay, so we have to subtract 1700 rupees. Okay, we have to subtract 1700 rupees. Now subtract this amount. So from the now there is no other entry. So okay, now we subtract. So 12,300 minus 1,700. So it is coming 14,000 rupees negative, and you plus add is so minus 13,000 rupees. So we have seen here how to prepare the BRS as per both the statement. That means as per the cash book and as per the bank statement. So one point you have to keep in mind while preparing the BRS, you have to do action in your cash book whatever you have not done but bank has done. Okay, when you prepare the BRS as per bank statement, you have, that means you have to do the action whatever you have done and bank has not done. So you will arrive at the conclusion. This is a thumb rule. Okay, if you remember this thumb rule, your BRS will be 100% correct. Okay, so with this we finish our video. Thank you very much. Please keep watching my next video also. Thank you. Have a nice day. Good day.